A Businessman and a Boatman, Best Motivational Story. Once a very big businessman goes to a small village. His aim is to set up a big factory in that village. He reaches a place where there is a river in front of him and that village is in front of that river. Now he has two options. The first option is to travel by road to reach the village, which will take about 10 hours because there is no direct route to reach there. The second option is to board a boat and reach the village via the river, which will take only 20 minutes. So to save his time, he decided to reach the village through that boat. That boat was very small, in which on one side the man who was driving the boat was sitting and on the other side the businessman was sitting. After some time of sitting in the boat, the businessman asked the boatman, "Do you know who is sitting in your boat?" So the boatman replied very innocently, "No, sir, I don't know." Then the businessman said, "Don't you read the newspaper? My photo is published in the newspaper every second or third day." Then the boatman said, "Sir, I don't know how to read and write. I was very young when my father passed away and I started working since childhood to take care of my family. That's why I left school in my childhood." Hearing this, the businessman made fun of the boatman and said, "You don't even know how to read and write. What is the use of such a life?" Hearing this, the boatman felt bad, but he did not say anything. After a while, the businessman said to the boatman, "After a few days, on this land that you are seeing in front, I will set up a big factory where we will manufacture mineral water bottles." The boatman did not understand. He asked, "What kind of factory?" Then the businessman got very irritated and told him that water bottles will be made there, which are not sold in your village but are sold in large numbers in cities. Then the boatman said, "Sir, how would I know? I have never gone out of this village." Then the businessman laughed at him and said, "You have never gone out of this village. You don't even know what a city is. What is the use of such a life?" After listening to him, the boatman really started to feel that his life is of no use. While thinking this, he lost his concentration on the boat and the boat collided with a big rock, due to which water started filling in the boat and the boat started to sink.
The water was very deep at that place and the shore was very far. The boatman understood that now there was no way to save this boat. Then he was about to jump into the river to save his life, when the businessman asked him, "Do you know how to swim?" The businessman got nervous and asked, "Why are you asking me this? I don't know how to swim." Hearing this, the boatman started laughing and said, "Sir, you don't even know how to swim. What is the use of such a life?" Hearing this, the businessman realized his mistake and with folded hands told the boatman, "I will give you whatever you ask for, just save my life." So the boatman said, "Sir, don't worry. I not only know how to swim, but I also know how to save drowning people. You hold me tightly. I will not let anything happen to you." And then that boatman not only saved his life, but also that businessman's life. So, we get a big lesson from this story that we should never make fun of anyone in life or consider them inferior to ourselves, because we do not know when, where, and how we might need someone.